class?
Yes, and yes, yes.
All right, we're going to go over our vocabulary triggers, our motions first, okay, the signals that we created yesterday, okay? So for silence, how do we remember this one? Ready? Yep, you. And we zip our lips, which is also a idiom. Good job. Motion. Illness. Imitate. Now remember, if you're imitating me, you're truly copying, so you gotta wait till I'm done, because I might switch it up on you. Good job. All right, knowledge, right? Curious. Behavior. Yes, ma'am.
No way.
Because remember, behavior can be good behavior and not so good behavior. Darkness. No light, right? And then we're back to silence again. All right, so go ahead. We're going to be using our triggers up here. We are going to define our first one. Let me get through. Our first one is going to be the word illness. And we're going to use an acrostic for illness. So go ahead and write illness. Now remember, illness, when we use an acrostic, it's brainstorming anything that comes to mind when we want to tell or show how we know what illness means. And it doesn't have to start with those letters. Titan?
The bottom of the stick.
Okay. Synonyms almost the same.
Synonyms almost the same.
Synonyms are another trigger, but we're going to use it in our acrostic. So for S, I could put sick. Okay?
Even sneeze.
All right. We could. Keegan.
Cold.
What did you say?
Cold.
Oh, a cold. But Keegan, how am I going to make cold fit? I don't have a C. Oh, the L. So I'm going to go over here on my first L. I'm going to put my C on one side, my O, and then my D. Yeah, because when you have a cold is a mild form of an illness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody have any other ideas? Amelia.
Ickiness.
Ickiness. Yeah, I love that one because icky is how you feel when you have a cold or an illness. So where do you want to use that?
At the eye.
The eye. Okay. I-C-K-I-N-E-S-S. Ickiness. All right. What might you need if you have an illness and you go to the doctor? Aaliyah? Medicine, but I don't have an M.
You have an E.
Oh, I do have an E, so I can put it before
Or
the E.
S. Or an N.
All right. Well, the N would work for medicine, but the S would not. That's one of those where the C sounds like that S, that sound. All right. What else do I have? Ickiness, cold, medicine, sick. How else can you show me that you know what illness means? What are some other kinds of illnesses? Oh, I love it. He said COVID. It's very real to us. We all have our masks on, right? Except Zane, you need to pull yours up over your nose, please. All right, so we don't have a letter that could work for COVID, but could we find a letter that would work somewhere else? Yes, Amelia.
Flu for F.
Well, let's do, okay, she said flu for F. That's perfect. But COVID, what do we also call COVID? Corona. So I'm going to put the C before that. C-O-R-O, okay, N-A. And one more thing. It's okay if we can't fill out our entire acrostic, but we could try. What is another word that we could classify with illness that would help us show what we know? Anybody? What do you think? Aaliyah?
You know how sometimes you get a cold and you can sneeze?
Ah, sneeze. I like that. S-N-E-E, right? E-E-E. E-E-E-A says E, right? C-E, and it's also a sneaky E.
I was gonna say.
You were gonna say it was a sneaky E?
Nah, I
Oh.
was gonna say, like, with the girl that we read yesterday.
Helen Keller?
Yeah. She had illness. She was blind and deaf.
Yes, she did. Because of her illness, she became blind and deaf, right?
Yeah.
That fever, we could have used fever for E too. All right, so find another blank square, and we are going to use this. We're going to use this one right here. Non-examples. We always define using examples, but we rarely use non-examples because that is making you think a little bit harder, right? So, go ahead and write the word silence. We all know what silence is, right? We're pretty good at defining silence, but can we give non-examples for silence? Let's give 4. Let's shoot for 4. What are some things that mean not silent? Non-examples. Type.
Yelling.
Yelling. Excellent. Yelling is definitely not silent. Keegan.
Talking.
Talking isn't silent. Zane.
Dogs.
Dogs doing what? Sometimes my dog is silent when it's, barking. Barking, that's a good one. Kiss your smart brain, please.
No.
All right. Let's do one more. Actually, let's make it a little bit tougher.
City.
Huh?
City.
Oh, I love it. I was going to say something else, but you beat me to it, Aaliyah. Oh, 10-finger rolling woo to you. Woo, good job.
What?
So she said city. She said city. Can you justify? Hold on, Titan. Can you justify and support that, Aaliyah? Why is city a non-example for silence?
Because the whole city has buses, cars, trucks. Sometimes you know how you get in a traffic jam? They keep on beeping.
All right.
Beeping the horn.
Awesome. Okay, so next one, I'm going to give you a choice. All right, I'm going to give you the word, and you get to choose the trigger that you want to use. If you want to use a sketch, you can. If you want to use synonyms, remember, synonyms almost the same. Synonyms almost the same. What if you chose antonyms? Antonyms are opposites. All right, so let's do,
Sweetheart, Alicia's trying to ask me a question. Yes.
let's do
Yes, you may.
behavior.
All right.
Behavior. And I want to see what you come up with. Behavior. You need to do it. You need to show me, Zane. This is how you know what the word behavior means. You can do another acrostic. You could do an equation.
Do you know what?
You could do examples, non-examples. A word shape might be kind of hard to do with this one.
Yes, very good job. And for a bonus sticker, can you spell can?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Super close. You're really good.
I'll explain mine quickly. I'm doing a touch association. That's something that you feel. What are some things you might feel or do with like motions with your hands to show behavior? Good or bad? Oh, I love it. Thumbs down. Thumbs down or up. Thumbs down or up could be this is good behavior, this is bad behavior. What if I smacked someone? Bad behavior, but that's emotion, so I'm going to write smack down there. What if I hug somebody? That would be good behavior, right? All right, let's hear what you guys did. What triggers did you choose? All right. Keegan, can I see yours? Can I showcase yours, please?
I have my brother saying no, no, no to people in the phone.
All right, so here's Keegan's. So what did he do? What was his trigger?
So I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he drew a sketch, right? He made a sketch, and it's he and his brother, and they're arguing. So he's showing not so good behavior, right? But he did a sketch. Did anybody else do a different trigger to show how they know?
I did
Anybody do something other than a sketch? Something other than a sketch? Yeah, let me see. Oh, you did a sketch too. Good job. Yeah, okay.
That's kind of like my buddy and then his buddy.
Good. All right, Aaliyah, what did you do?
I did a sketch, but mine is I think you're gonna like it. You know how our motion is yes ma'am and no way?
Yeah?
I would like to show you it.
All right, let me see it real quick, and I'll showcase this one, and then I want to know if anybody did something other than behavior. Oh, okay, so go clean your room. Yes, ma'am, and then she drew a line.
Take out the garbage.
Take out the garbage. No! Good job. All right, guys. So listen, so no one else did anything other than a sketch? Okay, well, behavior's kind of a hard one, honestly. So to come up with a trigger for,
Yeah.
let's do
Identity.
the word. I'm gonna let you choose this one too. And I want you to do something other than a sketch, if you can. If you can only think of a sketch, that's fine. But I want some of you to reach harder. Have a growth mindset, okay? And try to do something else other than a sketch. Let's do the word imitate. Imitate. You could do synonyms for this. You could do a word shape with this. Word shape is how you write the letters to show that you know what it means. Let's see. You could do an analogy. I'm going to do an analogy.
Yes, Maddie, I just saw your message in the chat. You can't see
Imitate.
me.
I'm gonna do an acrostic.
You can't see me.
Wait.
Go ahead. Start it so I can showcase it.
Copy. Where?
You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm doing a bridge map. I'm doing an analogy.
What is it? Are you just looking at this? Okay, do me a favor. Like, go to the secret copy and write this. Will you leave me a short?
I did. Imitate is to copy, as unique is to original.
Our next question is.
All right. Oh, look at Braylee. Look at Braylee. Braylee did a word shape. Look at that. She copied the letters I, M, M. I, and then the I copied it. The T duplicated itself. A imitated it. Copy, 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 copy.
Okay.
Right? Imitated. I love it. That is a word shape. Kiss your smart brain, Braylee. Good job. 10-finger woo. to Braylee.
Woo!
Let's see yours. Oh, she also did a word shape, but she did it a little bit differently than Braylee. Is that okay? Yeah, we all learn differently, right? So she wrote imitate here, and then she imitated it right there. She copied it right there. Good job. 10-finger woo to Addie.
Woo!
Anybody do anything else? What'd you do, Titan?
I did one, but they're the same thing. They're copying together.
Oh, you did. I see that. You did a word shape as well. Anybody do something other than a word shape?
I did, but the double. I did a synonym.
All right, what'd you do?
I did a synonyms.
Okay.
Copy and same. I'm still working on some.
I love it though. She did synonyms. She did copy and same. Keegan?
Mine is
Okay. Oh, he did a double trigger here. He did a word shape and then he did a sketch. Okay?
wow.
Okay, and you did a sketch, but remember I wanted you to think outside the box. I wanted you to see if you could do something other than a sketch. Anybody else? Zane? What did you do? Let's see. All right. All right. Very good. Another sketch. Another good one.
Yeah, but I also duplicated
and then he duplicated it. Awesome. Okay. All right. That is awesome. All right. So. Oh. Let me see.
Style, she has to go to Miss Alexander's.
All right, Styles, go to Miss Alexander, please. All right, let me see.
Please make a corn.
All right. She did something that we really haven't talked a lot about, but it is like a jingle or a rhyme. Okay, and so A B B C C D D E E F F G. Okay, where you put a jingle, with a song. All right, good job, guys. All right, thank you. I'm gonna stop it now.
I did a repeating. Oh my gosh.